morning students. Now topic is proportion. Last class we studied ratios. Then now we are starting the term proportion. What is the proportion? What is the ratio? Remember that? Yes, two numbers, comparing two numbers of the same kind. If two ratios are equal means we can say that they are in proportion. Suppose the numbers 2, 3, 4 and 6. There are four numbers 2, 3, 4 and 6. First two numbers are in the ratio and last two numbers are in the ratio. If these two ratios are equal means we can say that they are in proportion. Okay. This is 2:3. We cannot further. It is in the simplest form itself. 4:6 is not in simplest form. So we can convert into the simplest form. Divide both the side by 2. You will get 2:3. Here 2 is to value of this simplest form of 4:6 is 2:3. And this is 2:3. So we can say that these two are in proportion. Proportion means we are using this 4 dot. Symbol for proportion means these 4 dot ratio 2 dots are there up and down. Proportion 4 dots are there up and down like that. Like this way we can mark. So proportion means two ratios are equal. Okay. Then how to check given two ratios are equal or not? There is a method of checking the two ratios are, how to check these two are equal or not. First of all we have to know in these four ratio, in these four numbers, this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Each term we can call it as first proportional, second proportional, third proportional and fourth proportional. Proportional. Okay. Then the last two numbers, extreme end of these two numbers, here one number, here one number. This we can call it as extremes. These numbers are extremes numbers. That means it is coming both the end of that numbers, first and the fourth numbers. Then middle of these two numbers we call it as means. Understood what is means and what is extremes? Extreme means in the proportion last number and first number. And the means means middle two numbers. Then for checking two ratios equal or not, how to check? That method is product of means equal to product of extremes means we can say that they are equal means we can say that they are in proportion. Clear? That means product of these two, 3 and 4. Product of 3 and 4 is equal to product of means is equal to 12. 3 4s are 12. Product of extremes, these two numbers product 2 and 6. Product of extremes is equal to 2 into 6, 12. If they are equal means we can say that these four numbers are in proportion. Okay. This is the way to check two numbers are in proportion or not. Next, this you have to study product of means equal to extremes. Okay. Product of means is equal to product of extremes. This method we can find out if any number is missing. If first number is missing. Suppose the question is like this, x is to 5 is proportional to 28 is to 35. What is this? First proportional. First number what? Using this we can identify what is the first number. From this, if they are in proportion means product of means is equal to product of extremes. That we can write given that they are in proportion. So product of means, that is 5 into 28. Product of means is equal to 5 into 28. And the product of extremes is equal to product of extremes. One side it is x and other side it is 35. 35 into x is 35x. They are in proportion means these two should be equal. That is 35x is equal to 5 into 28. This is an equation form. We can find out the value of x. X is equal to 5 into 28 divided by 35. Then we will get the value of x. 7 5s are 35. 7 4s are 28. So x is equal to 4. So first proportional we can find out. Clear? This similar way we can find out the second proportional, third proportional, like that. One question is like 1.6 is to x is to proportional to, we can read it as 1.6 is to x as 0.12 is to 0.24. They are in proportion. So second number we have to find out. Product of means is equal to product of extremes. That is 0.12 into x is equal to 0.24 into 1.6. And this 0.12 will come down. Then division of decimals we studied. Like that way we can divide. So if any number is missing, if this third proportional is missing means you can find out this. Fourth proportional is missing means then also we can find out like this. Some question is coming like that. Find the fourth proportional. The three number only giving 8, 32 and 70. Find the fourth proportional means we have to write fourth proportional as x. Then product of means and the product of extremes, equate it and find the value of x. Clear the concept? Concept is this much. Proportion means two ratios are same, equal ratios. Then we can read it as, mark the proportion as this 4 dot. We can read it as 2 is to 3 as 4 is to 6. Proportion we can read it as 2 is to 3 as 4 is to 6. That is 2 is to 3 and 4 is to 6 are in proportion. Okay. Next step. How to check these two ratios are in proportion or not? Method is product of means find out, product of extremes find out. If they are equal means we can say that they are in proportion. If they are not equal means we can say that they are not in proportion. Clear? Here some fractions multiplication, decimals multiplication, everything we studied. We have to use that concept what we studied previous chapters. Okay. Then next continued proportion. What is mean by continued proportion? If A, B, C are in continued proportion, suppose three numbers only giving A, B, C are in continued proportion. Continued proportion means they will give only three numbers. We have to find out the one number. If they are in continued proportion, we can write as A, B, B, C are in proportion. We can write as second number repeat twice. Second number repeat twice and they are in proportion. That means A is to B as B is to C. A is to B means it is a ratio A by B. B is to C is the ratio B by C. They are equal. Equal means A into C is equal to B square. B square is equal to A into C as AC. Then B is equal to square root of AC. Okay. So we can find the square root value. That is, if it is a square number 4 means square root is 2. If the square number is 16 means square root is 4. Like that way, that numbers are which number repeating twice, take one number. That is the or prime factorization, you can find the square root. So, if they are in continued proportion means, we can say that B square is equal to AC. If B is called mean proportional, B is called mean proportional and A and C are called first proportional and third proportional. So mean proportional B, this one we can write as mean proportional is equal to mean proportion between A and C is equal to square root of AC. Okay. So in this some exercise questions are there. First one, determine whether the following numbers are in proportion or not. How to find? Yes. Which one? Correct. Product of means equal to product of extremes. The two values find out, check they are equal means we can say that they are in proportion. Find the value of x in each of the given proportions. Some proportions are given there. Find the value of x. Someone is first proportion is missing there. Second one is missing there in another question. Third one is missing there in another question. Like that, we have to find which proportion using this product of means equal to product of extremes. So that concept is very clear for you. Find the fourth proportional too. Three numbers are given. Fourth proportional we have to find out. That means it is not given. We can take it as fourth one as x. Then use this product of means equal to product of extremes. Find the mean proportional between two numbers are given. The two multiply and take the square root. I will show you how to find the square root of a number. Okay. The mean proportional between 144 and 225. Mean proportional we studied. It is B square is equal to AC or square root of B is equal to square root of AC. How to find the square root? This is A and this is C. It is equal to square root of 144 into 225. 144 factors we know. 12 into 12 is 144. That we know that. Then 225 is 15 into 15. Then same number repeating. Here same number is repeating. So this root, and when we are taking out of the root, in this root symbol, when one number is we are taking out of the root, we have to, there are two numbers, one only will come out. One number and the square root will be cancelled. And 15 and 15. This 115 and square root will cancel. 115 only remaining. Middle is multiplication. Then when we are multiplying these two, we will get the answer. This way is the finding square root. Next 0.32 and 0.08. B square is equal to AC. B is equal to square root of 0.32 into 0.08. Then this factorize. This we can write as 32 by 100 into 8 by 100. Denominator 100 and 100, 2 are there. From that we can take 100 outside. But here 2 need. 1/8 is here. We can split 32 and write 1/8 there. 32 is 8 into 4. 8 into 4 is 32 by 100. Here 8 is there into 100. So 8 is repeating 2 times. 4 we can write as 2 into 2. Same number repeating. 2 into 2 is 4. So from this 2 into 2 we can take 1 2 outside. 8 into 8 take 1 8 outside. 100 into 100 take 100 outside. Okay. That is the one number and square root will cancel. Then 2 8s are 16 by 100. 16 by 100 is 0.16. Okay. Clear? The next 1 by 36 and 1 by 9. Same way you can multiply and find out how to get the square root. 1 by 36 and 1 by 9. When we are multiplying, B is equal to square root of. Is equal to square root of 1 into 1 in top. Then 9 needed. Then 4 9s are 36 into 9. Then 4 we can change and write 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is 4. From this 1 into 1, 1 1 we can take outside of the square root. 2 into 2 take 1 2. 9 into 9 take 1 9. Then 1 by 18. Square root is one chapter there that we are studying in 8th standard only. So just study how to find the square root like this way. Same number repeating, take 1 outside the square root, that square root will go. That is 2 into 2, 1 2 and 1 square root will go, 1 2 will be out. 9 into 9, 1 9 will be out. Okay? Like this way 1 by 18 is the B. Mean proportional. B is called mean proportional. Okay? This way we can find out. I think these all are clear for you.